Hi everyone, Cynda Sells here, and welcome to a new episode of Cynda Tells TV. So today we're going to talk about how do we determine the price of your home when we're listing your home. Well, of course, the first thing that has to happen is you have to call us, right, and say we want to sell our home, and we love those phone calls. And at that time, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your home. I'm going to ask you how many bedrooms, baths, if you've updated, if it's stayed the same for several years, and generally people will talk about their homes anyway. So I'm making notes as we go along, and then after that, once we get off the phone and we've set an appointment, I'm going to start with my research and preparation. So the first thing that we do is we pull preliminary tax information. We get that through a program called Realist. Now these are all programs that we have through our MLS service, so nobody else has those. In that Realist program, what we can see is we can see the square footages, we can see if the address is correct, we can see who owns that property. These are all important to know when you're listing the house. But we'll also get lot sizes, which is important as well, whether it's a large lot, a small lot, an acreage lot. All those things determine value. So we'll do the research there. Then I'll go to what we call the Realtor Property Resource, which is another one of our programs, and I pull that information. Now that information may be quite similar, but there may be some differences too. So if there's differences in like square footages and that sort of thing, then it kind of puts a red flag up for me to do a little bit more research on that. Then I go to just pulling comps, so comparables of the neighborhood. So first I'll start with the immediate neighborhood and I'll see what's going on in the neighborhood. So I'm not honing down on similar properties yet. I'm just looking to see what's active, what's on the market now, what's pending, which means under contract and backup, which is under contract as well, and what has sold in the last 365 days. Because remember, appraisers can only go back 1 year. That's one of the restrictions that they have when they're appraising the property. Now, if there are no comparables in that neighborhood, I'll run out to surrounding neighborhoods to see what kind of values are there. Now, that can be skewed as well because maybe a surrounding neighborhood is bigger. So I might have to go to similar neighborhoods that are within a one mile radius of that property in order to get some comparables that I can use. Now I just do a general pull of the neighborhood and those areas for now because I may not know quite yet if it's a story and a half or a 2-story or a raised ranch, and they may not know either. The client may not know either at this point. And so those are all things that are going to impact the value and determine our final price. I save all that information in my laptop. So when I go to sit down with you at the appointment, I pull a paper version of what I'm going to show you just for you to follow along. But I want to make sure that you see it, because I'll go into our interviews for listing the home and I'll always ask, what is your expected value? What do you expect the home is worth? And I may get, I think it's worth 150. And so because they're comparing it with the guy down the street that sold for 150, but their home doesn't compare. So now I have to look at that and show them basically that no, it's probably worth more like 140 because we don't have the upgrades. And having that laptop with me really helps you know what those houses look like. You get inside the homes and can see them, and it really helps you be able to understand how we can determine the price. So we do that together. So when I say we come up together with the pricing, we really do. And then once that's done and we've looked at everything, we can determine that the appropriate list price that we can sell your home. Now, a lot of things that'll impact that once I've viewed your home will be, because we do a walkthrough, is the condition, the upgrades, and things like that. So all those things are taken into consideration before we come up with our appropriate list price. So I hope that makes you understand and helps you understand how we come to determine the price. It isn't something that's just we slap together. We do a lot of research to make sure that we get the right price. So when we get ready to list your home, we can sell it quickly and for the most money. So thanks for stopping by today, and hope you have a really great day.